Welcome to 9th grade biology. In this video, we are learning chapter 6, tissues, types of tissues, meristematic and permanent tissue. In our last video, we studied plants have two types of tissues. Can you name them? What are they called? Dividing tissues and non-dividing tissues. Right, absolutely correct. Now, let us look at the technical terms of these tissues. In this lesson, we will look at the types of tissues. The dividing tissues in plants are known as meristematic tissues. Where does the word meristematic come from? It means from the Greek word meristos, meaning divided. Well, the main function of this tissue is to divide and help the plant grow. So, where do you think you will find this tissue? Exactly, they are at the places where the plant's parts show growth. And as we just studied, all the parts of the plant do not show growth. Growth is restricted to only certain parts of the plants. Students, what's interesting is that meristematic tissue is named differently based on the part where it is found. Students, there are three different parts. That's correct. Three different parts have meristematic tissues. The meristematic tissues in each of these parts have different names. Those are, let us look at the three main types of meristematic tissues. The first one is apical meristem. Second one is lateral meristem. The third one is intercalary meristem. Do not be let down by these difficult names. Let me make them easy for you to understand. Apical meristem tissues are found in growing tips of the stems and the roots. This tissue divides and helps to increase the length of the plant. Then what about the second one? Lateral meristem. Do you know where it is found in the plant body? The word lateral means side to side, and this means the girth of the plant. The lateral meristematic tissue divides and increases the girth of the plant. Students, apical increase the length and lateral increase the girth. This girth of the plant is also known as cambium of the plant. What about the last tissue type? Intercalary. Where is this tissue found? This tissue is found at the base of the leaves or the internodes. These spaces here are known as nodes. What do you think this type will you do? They will facilitate the growth of the twigs into the branches. As these tissues are very active, the cells in the tissues are filled with cytoplasm. They require a lot of energy and nutrition to carry out the various functions of the tissues. But do you know something interesting? At the initial stages, these tissues are not differentiated into any specific type. Once they divide and mature after completing the growth of the plant, their characteristic change. Then they are differentiated into components of a single tissue. Division of labor takes place only after maturity. Until then, all the meristematic tissues exhibit the same function of the simple growth of the plant. If these are the characteristics of the dividing tissues, what about the non-dividing tissues, students? Let us study them in our next video. Thank you.